Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Toby, and I know what you're thinking. It's been a while. Yes, it has. And I really, first of all, let me apologize for that. I'm really sorry. I left you guys hanging on the last tutorial and I didn't complete it. But yeah, on the other hand, you can't blame me. Nigeria is hard. Yes, it's really difficult to, do the thing you are passionate about and also work for basic survival. So yeah, it's crazy really. So in between keeping a full-time job and doing client projects on the side and basic life stuff, it's really hard. But on the bright side, I'm back now, fully prepared. I got most things set up, a lot of things set up actually. So it should be fairly easier for me to actually keep up with YouTube now. So yeah, I think that's a good thing. So you guys shouldn't worry. Right now, I'm here and I'm here to stay. So yeah, without any further rambling, let's just get into the video. Okay, yes, we are back. We are back to the McLaren tutorial. So yes, I already did the introduction, but here we are again. I'm going to be using Blender 3.6 because this is basically the most stable version of Blender that I know for now, and 4.1 4.2 are really buggy and they crash at unknown times, and that is exactly what I don't need right now while recording, because I don't want to experience back and forth. But anyways, let's just get into it. So this model, funny story, yes, I basically lost all the files on my system, my PC, a while back, which is also one of the reasons why I decided to stop the tutorial. But I was one of you was kind enough to give me this one, like follow the tutorial and actually get to where I stopped and actually give me this file. So yeah, this is where I stopped and I'm going to be going from here. So shout out to E-Ray for giving me this file, and yes, I wouldn't have been able to continue without his encouragement and all that, and some other of you, yeah, quite a number of you encouraged me and all that, so that's really nice. Thank you again. But yes, I'm back. So there's some little fixes that it needs, like here, somewhere around here, the panels don't really match, but I am not going to be focusing on any of that. We'll just continue from where he stopped, and I hope there aren't a lot of inconsistencies when it comes to the model and all that. So let's hide this and hide this one so we can focus on here. So this is where we are going to be working from. Okay, this is where we're going to be working from. Okay, oh yeah, screencast keys. Let's see, I have to enable that. Keys is enabled. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so without any further rambling, which I always do, so my keyboard is kind of weird. Whenever you see D, I'm trying to focus on a particular part, view selected, so I set that shortcut to be D. So because my keyboard's this key on my keyboard is actually on the other side of the right, on the way over to the right side of my keyboard, so I can't stretch my hand all over there, so I just set it to D. But anyways, that's not a problem. But just don't be scared when you see me pressing D. D basically doesn't have any function in Blender, so yeah, whatever. Anyways, so this is where I stopped the last time, which is over a year ago, and this is where we're going to continue. This board right here and the one below, we might not cover this part, but we would establish the basic shape and then the circle thingy that is there. Hold up, clean this. I hope this doesn't take too long. Yeah, and the circle thingy, let me just quickly open this up and select the right file. Let's see, does this one have it? Oh, okay, actually needed this, but not this one. We are going to use this one. Yes, this one. So yeah, we need to create this part right here, and we already have this one established right here. So basically what we need to do, I'm going to scale this part down a little bit. It seems a little too big. I don't know if that's how I did it before, but looking back at this model, I kind of saw a lot of things that, okay, I would have done this better. But yeah, it's too late now, but let's just move on. I'm going to select this part here and kind of slant it a little bit more, because it's I can see here it's a little bit bent more than it is here, and the door has some kind of bulge more on this side. It's very slant, so I didn't see that before, but now I'm just gonna press Ctrl Shift Alt and then S to share it on the side, and let's see, this should be good enough. And from there, let's isolate this, and okay, it's with it isolated, we're going to go into edge select. Okay, I'm kind of rusty at this, all of this, so go into edge select. Let me quickly dissolve this and fix. I see there are some double vertices here. Just don't worry about this. I did this earlier, but I should have copied the file, the model, and just continued merge by distance. Okay, it seems cool enough. And I'm just gonna take the edge all the way from here and go down here. I hope you can see this. And here and here, select this. If you're having this clipping issue, the way you can fix this is by pressing N and going into this side panel here and go into view, and from view you'll see the clip start, so you can just reduce it all the way to the end and you would fix that issue. And yeah, so let's see, go down, select all the way to here, and you can stop here. So once you duplicate that with Shift D, you have this, and then I'd like to move it to the left, sorry, to the right a little bit, yeah, and press P to separate that selection. So from this, we're going to start building out the dashboard area from here. Okay, so yeah, we don't need this for now, so we'll just get into this. Go back into vertex select and Ctrl Shift 1 to go to the back view, and let's kind of align this just to be straight. It doesn't really matter, but we need it to be almost perfect. So to get rid of this part, to get rid of this pinkish purple, this purple part here, you can just press Shift E and drag your mouse inward. Shift E, drag your mouse inward. It's actually used to like sharpen edges, which we most likely did in the other parts, but I don't know how it got here. Let's see if I reduce this. Oh yeah, let's just leave it at that. Can't really fix a lot of things wrong with this mesh, but we're gonna just use it like that. So from here, we can push this one a little bit inwards. This gap seems a little bit much, and get rid of some vertices that are not needed, like this one and this one. X to dissolve, X, and then dissolve vertices. Okay, I know it's looking a bit weird now, but we need the simplicity so we can be able to work better. Hold on. Okay, so we're just going to take from here and all the way to the top, and E to extrude, and press X to extrude it almost to the length of this one right here, this particular vertex. So we can just bring it back and select here and here and press F to fill, A, and then Shift N to get rid of this shading issue. I don't know, a lot of people have this issue with shading, like it's not matching the light and all that. is quite common. I don't know why, but it is. So from here we're going to extrude inward X and then X, sorry, E and then X if you're watching the screencast keys, so that would really help. I don't know why it's stuck like this. Should be showing. Hold on, let's see. I think this thing is having a glitch or something. Yep, it's having a glitch, but I hope that works. The right mouse button is not really needed. So from here we're gonna go to top view. Yeah, oh, I already did this. I don't know, maybe I copied it in by mistake. Okay, so this is another image. Let me just delete it and do that again. So we're gonna shift A and then add an image, a background image, and we're gonna add from our stored images here, and I'm gonna add in this one that shows the top view and also the interior. So we're gonna rotate it, rotate, and 90 degrees. So what you want to do is bring it here and then scale it down and try to match the car. So shift Z to go into wireframe and try to go back. Okay, it's working now. Try to go down and scale. Okay, not so much. Let's see, get the width and just match the front. It doesn't have to be perfectly exact, but the left and right edges must kind of match, because we need to get the length of the dashboard and know where to place things and all that. So from this one that we extruded right here, yeah, so you're going to go to the top view, and from here we're going to add another image. So scroll here and add the exact same image, which is this one. And once we add it, we're going to draw a line from here, which we see is the end of this thing here. Not really the end, but where this part actually stops. It's actually this place and coming down here. Okay, this part and coming down here. So it goes like this and goes that back down. So from here, if we draw a line through, draw a line through here. It's not perfect, but somehow I know it goes somewhere around here. So basically around the middle of this part here. So we're going to trace the exact same thing. So let's take this part, extrude it, which is the top the first vertex on this line. So 7 top view, extrude Y, and then bring it all the way out here. So if we select everything here, we can see that it kind of lines up in the center, yeah, and we have our length of how this place is. So there is no measurement, yeah, in this thing. So you just have to use clever ways like this to kind of get what you want. But if you are modeling a car for like someone that knows what they want and gives you the full blueprint and gives you measurements for everything, you wouldn't have any problems. You would just like use that to get exactly what you want. Oh god, this place is getting hot. So let me just clear this, clear all of this, and clear. Okay, so from what we got, it stops there, and the slantness from here and here is kind of the same. Okay, the slantness from there and there is kind of the same, almost. This one, let's just say it's the same, yeah. And we're gonna take this part here. Let's delete this vertex over here. Okay. I got scared for a moment. I thought I wasn't recording. Okay, we're gonna delete this vertex here and take this, go to the side view and kind of take it up a little bit, like here and here, like this. Okay, that is cool. So what we're going to try to create now is you see this part here. Okay, it's not really showing here, but that's like a slantness here. Let's see, take a new image and try to get it. Okay, I think this one shows what we need. Oh, it's so dark. Okay, let me see. That white one kind of works. Okay, yeah. So it has this thing here where it kind of eases in and comes down to the second part. So what we're gonna do, let's shade smooth this. We're gonna do is take this bottom part here, from here all the way to down here, this side here. We're gonna take that and just press V. No, sorry, not V. Y. Well, you can press Y to separate it, and you can move it around, or just press P to separate the selection, and we have a separate object. So this top part now, what we're going to do with it is to take these two vertices, sorry, these two edges, and kind of dissolve them. Sorry, X, dissolve edges. So this sound you're hearing right now is my chair. It's not really, it's kind of bad, so whenever I rest on it, it makes that weird noise. But if you can't hear it, that's good. But if you can, I'm sorry. So why I'm deleting these edges, yeah, is because when I want to do something like trying to align vertices, yeah, if I just do it like this, what I want to do right now is to take this out, yeah, and try to align them like this, yeah. So you can do that, yes, all good, but you're at risk of making it uneven and not straight. So it goes like this and this, and it might not be, it won't be as smooth as you want it to be. But if you delete these edges, X delete the edges, X delete edges, what you can do, yeah, is take one vertex and then move it out. So now you have something that is mostly straight and you are sure. So once you add your two edge loops back in, sorry, okay, once you add your two edge loops back in, Control R, add one here, and this one is the second one. So press K for the knife tool and then move all the way out and move all the way out. So if you're gonna press, if once you do that, you'll see that you have a very straight line without having to stress your eyes and trying to get it right. So and after that, I'm going to press Ctrl R to add a new edge loop here and bring that here. So this vertex here, I'm going to go to the side view and kind of try to bring it down. So we'll bring it down here, extrude, and then try to merge it with the curve in this area. So extrude. I hope you can see this. Okay, hold on, let me reduce the brightness of this guy. Image opacity, and bring this down. Okay, so you can see the vertices there fairly better. So let's see, extrude this and extrude this down, and extrude, and just bring it all the way to the last part. So now what we have is this, but it's still like going straight down. So you're gonna go to the front view. Okay, this is messy, so let's just isolate it by pressing the / key and Control 1, go to the back view, and Control Shift Alt S and share it so it can match with this part up here, and just slide it all the way back here. And now you have it going almost the way you want. So what you want to do after this is press E to extrude X and then just bring it out a little bit, just a tiny bit, yes. And from here, from here. Okay, let's see. There's a gap on the inside, so we are going to take this vertex and this vertex. I don't think this is how I did it the last time, and so, but I'm just going to press E to extrude and then Shift X to avoid going on the X axis, and just bring this out a little bit like so. I'm not sure if it should go in or out, but I'm sure this should merge with this. Just select this vertex and go all the way here, Control, select and press F. Okay, it's kind of weird. Forgot about that. Okay, let's see if I delete these two vertices, X, and just merge it here. Oh yeah, it's 4 vertices. I don't know what I was looking for. Don't mind that extra step. So just press F here and it kind of continues the whole thing. So you have the this part forming. So all you have to do now is add another loop cut here and just kind of bring it. Let's bring this one in a little bit. And sorry, I hope my keyboard is not very loud. It's a mechanical keyboard. These things are loud. So let's just bring this in, and we have a curve going right through there. So as you can see, we are almost we are on the right path to making this. But as you can see, this this area here is like straight and it's looking very sharp, but we don't want that. What we want is for it to be sharp here and kind of ease out all the way on this side, right? So we're just gonna do some little edge loop manipulation. So just select this, select this and GG to slide it up, and take this, deselect this, GG, slide this one up, and just make it a clean transition. Okay, and that is almost working. So let's do it for here too. Take these two, slide them down, kind of bring this one down too, then bring this one up. Okay, so I guess that kind of works. So for this part, we are going to have to bring it in this way a little bit. So Control 1, okay, select these two, isolate, / let's see, and we're gonna select this one here and GG, slide it back, and Control Shift Alt S and share. Let's see, okay, and take these ones, take this one. Okay, let's just kind of make sure it sleeps on this part, on this one here. I have my reasons and you will see why later. So okay, let's see, interior vehicle interior modeling is like very difficult, and one of the biggest reasons why that is because you don't really know where to start, where to put your vertices. Like, it's crazy. There's no indication of, okay, this should be here or this should start from here. You can model, but it's like, where do I put what? So it's kind of very tricky, and there were a lot of mistakes even from the last one I did. So as you can see here, this looks very strange. This is another of the shading issues that a lot of you have for some reason. So right here, this strange line. Okay, so there's nothing bad going on here, it's just shading issues, and the normals are just the normals from here to here are facing the wrong side, and the ones here are kind of correct, I think. But if you select A and Shift N, that fixes everything. Yeah, so it's like a very minor issue. And sometimes when you use a mesh and extrude some parts, like so, you see the shading, the smooth shading kind of continues, but some parts it doesn't continue. Yeah, so it's just still a very simple issue. You can just go back and right click and shade smooth again, and that works perfectly. So for here, we're going to have to select these parts from here to here and kind of extrude them backwards. Extrude, and why? I really don't know what is under here, so I'm just going to try as much as possible to cover up that area. So let's go back here, just try to cover up that side, deselect this one and try to bring it down. Okay, so I guess that base is covered. So for this open part, we're just going to add an edge loop here and use it to kind of stretch it out, but that's not our main focus right now. So for this one, let's continue that. So we stop here, so we're going to take this and this, so extrude these and trying to bring them. Okay, I'm going to use this red one to like move it everywhere except the x-axis. So I'm just bring it up and then do it for this one and just align that and left click, control left click, and then press F to fill in that face. So right now you see why I tried to make this one match, and just bring it in just to kind of sleep in there. So this one is going to be extended very soon, probably in the next part, like this, just slightly, and then we cannot make that steering wheel well in this area. But for now we're just gonna leave it like this. So this one, let's see, okay, let's undo that, and okay, we could just move this out instead of like extruding. So once that is done, we can try to make this place work. So let's take here and just move it out, take here, move it out. Most of these empty spaces will be covered by this. Oh, okay, okay, hold on, let me change image. I need like a third one because this isn't working. So let me just change image and get that one. Okay, so most of these empty spaces will be covered up by these things, yeah, the internal padding of the car. So it kind of shoves itself like into this space here. So this is kind of one of the spaces where it shoves itself into. This part here will most likely be covered, but let's just make do. There will be other adjustments that will be made along the line due to how each part start to come together and do their own thing. Okay, so take this vertex here, extrude it out here, and kind of extrude it here. Let's just make it simple so we can make good adjustments. And here, and control select all of this and press F. So these two here, we can just go to the side view and bring them up slightly, like so. And now we just need to connect these edges to the edge, I guess. So let's see, K, and move this here. Okay, move this here and move this here. Press enter. So we're just gonna try to like ease this out. So GG, move this back and then press C, and here. I hope most of you are still familiar with the kind of tools we used in the previous parts. Most of it hasn't really changed, but be careful not to mix up new ones with old ones. So just move this back and bring this here. So this isn't too much, so let's add one more here and try to bring it up so we have a good curve. So most of this is actually going to change really soon, once we move further with the modeling and all. So this, I'm gonna make it like a more ease turn instead of like I'm gonna like increase the radius, no, sorry, just decrease how sharp this turn is. So let's take this and move it down, take this one and move it all the way here. So we're just gonna, okay, this one too could come down some more, and you could come down some more. Okay, so that's that. Okay, we're almost done. Let's see how many minutes in. 27 minutes. Okay, that's cool. I hate how long these tutorials get, but I don't know, I usually have a lot to explain while trying to do it, and I'm being careful not to change anything about how I do my tutorials, at least in the way I talk or how I explain stuff. So just to remain true to my original ways and not to change anything. One last thing I would want is to become one of the generic YouTubers. So now that we've gotten this shape right here for this and this, yeah, so we can see all the way onto the other side, things kind of change, but not really. So this side has a hole and this side has a hole, so they share one hole, so we're going to use the mirror modifier for that. And so Let's see, clean this, clean this, clean this. Okay, so if we use the mirror mod, what? Okay, anyways, if we use the mirror modifier for it, so this one's gonna have a hole, so one's gonna have a hole. So we're gonna put the hole first, yeah? So from this, we can get into edit mode and Shift A to add in a circle. But that circle is going to have, sorry. Okay, my origin point is kind of not visible now. Okay, sorry, 3D cursor, not origin point. So from here, it's going to have 6 vertices. I don't know if 6 is okay. Yeah, I think 6 is okay. Or too small. Let's make it 8 actually. The last time I used 6, but I ran into some issues, but we're gonna make it 8 now. So let's scale this down. Oops. Okay, let's press P, separate the selection, and select this and kind of delete the mirror modifier, so we don't need that. So A, scale, and bring it here, side view, G, move this, okay, and move this over here, rotate X 90 degrees. So we kind of have this. If you go to back view, you see how we want to place the circle. So this is how big we want it to be, or is this? So we just move it to the side here. So as we can see, we need just to kind of use your eyes to match, to kind of measure the line, the distance between here and how the distance between, distance between from here to here, and the distance between from here to here, and also here. So you just kind of use your eyes to share that space. So this is bigger than this, and this is almost the same width with this. So using your eyes to kind of get that, we would see that this side too is also short, yeah, and almost the same length with here. So here, so scale this down a little bit and bring this up. Maybe scale it up a bit. So we have that one resting here, from here to here, but we still need more space down here, so it needs to go up. Okay, maybe not too up, so it needs to be smaller. Okay, let's see. Let's move this here, and then this one can go up a bit. So I think this kind of works. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect 100% like that, but yeah, this placement kind of works. Let me see. Let's just make it slightly bigger, because I don't want to, have any regrets. So we're gonna move this a little bit backwards. Doesn't really matter. But what we're gonna do now is select this guy. Make sure nothing is selected, and hold Control and then select this one. So you're gonna go to the back view, Control 1, and okay, sorry. Before you do that, delete the subdivision modifier here, and come here, enter edit mode, Control, select this, go to back view, Control 1, and what you're gonna do now is search for the knife tool. I really don't know where this is. Not knife tool. It's actually a knife tool, but I don't know where it is. But you can search by pressing F3. Once you press F3, you're gonna search for knife project. Yeah, so there's knife topology tool and there's knife project tool. So once you do that, it's going to like project this shape up onto your dashboard. Yeah, okay, that didn't really come out as good as I would want, so let's undo that and try to adjust this one a little bit. I might have gone too far with the slantness, so let's try to adjust these guys a little bit. Bring this up, okay, that's straight, and bring this up, and let's see, let's bring this, okay, let's slide it up and bring it up a bit. So I guess that should work. Go into edit mode, Control click, Control 1, and search for knife tool, F3, knife project. Okay, make sure nothing is selected, and knife project. And okay, you see that works slightly better. Yeah, so now we don't need this guy anymore, so let's focus on this. Oh, I'm so sorry. Before we actually project, we need to keep this, like, duplicate it by pressing Shift D, and then move it to a different collection called guide meshes, GUIDE. We're gonna use this old method of, you know, keeping things smooth. It's more like a cheat though, but it works really good. So move it to guide meshes and press enter. Okay, so let's see, it's in guide meshes, and we're gonna name it left dash guide, and we're gonna just hide the entire collection by using this checkbox because we don't really need it to be there. So on this one now, we're gonna add another modifier called shrink wrap, and from here we're gonna select our left dash guide. So whatever you're gonna do now, it's going to be preserved. It's going to be preserving the shape of the guide mesh and projecting it onto this one. So from there, we're gonna go into edit mode, do the same thing again, Control 1, and search for knife projects and do that. So it looked really bad before, but now it's looking fairly better. So from here, what you're gonna do is press I to insert this. So we're gonna have one kind of lip here, and what you want to make sure, try to map where the circle, the topology of the actual circle we used. So the topology goes here. That's like 8 sides, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, should be 8, I don't know. Okay, 4 here, 4 here, it's 8. Okay, so what we want to make sure is there's are no edges in between, edges of vertices. So for this one, let's slide it up to here, and this one is closer here, so we'll slide it in here, and these two are free kind of, but no, this one will kind of slide it here just to cover those places. So GG, slide this here, and okay, this is the edge, so this one we're gonna slide it here, and this one, should we move it here? Okay, yeah, we'll move this one here. Kind of fixes the whole topology. And for this one, we could slide it here, yes, and press A and then press M to merge by distance. So we've removed 14 vertices, and after that, if you delete all the vertices in between here, you have a circle that kind of looks like an egg, but it's not an egg. Oh, we missed one. This one can go here. And A, M, merge by distance. So we have an empty vertex here that doesn't know where to go. Let's just add one more here, K, and select this and just bring it out here. So now we have an egg-shaped hole. Okay, let's do that for here too. And for the egg-shaped hole, we need, okay, for the egg-shaped hole, if you look at it from this point of view, let's hide this. If you look at it from this point, it's a perfect circle, just that it climbs all the way to this side, which this does, but you wouldn't really see it, but you can see it somewhere here. It's like an egg-shaped hole, but holds a circle, but it only shows when you are facing it like head on. And I think this one too shows the egg-shaped hole. But yeah, that's basically it. I think it kind of rises up like this. I don't know how I didn't see that. Okay, but I don't think this part is the same, since this thing lays all upon it like this. So we're gonna have to make some changes to this side, probably redo it or use the same one to make it. But for now, we are done with the mirror modifier, so we can just apply that here, apply. And for this one, let's leave this one for now. We don't know what is there. Okay, I think we're basically done with that one too. And we'll also make some changes to here, make sure it's straight and not having this part here. So we just apply the mirror modifier, the mirror modifier here too. Hold on. Okay, so now we have this, so we're just going to separate these parts here and do that same for this guy. So now they are separate entities. So for this part, what you want to do is just select everything here, double click to select the rim around it, and extrude to the y-axis and bring it out. So as you can see now, it's having some issues. the shrink wrap modifier is not allowing it to bring those parts out. So what you want to do is go to the data panel here, data properties, and open this vertex groups panel. And what you want to do is add a new vertex group, yeah, and no need to name it. Sorry. There's no need to name the group, so just leave that and select the ring that is already selected, and also the one selected first. Just select both of them and press assign to that. So in the modifiers panel, what you're going to do is this place that says vertex group, you're going to select that and just click on group. Most of you should know this by following the Lamborghini tutorial back in the days. I use that a lot. So it's kind of flipped right now, so you're gonna do is just like flip it here, so this should work out fine. So let's take this and kind of scale it S on the y-axis and then press 0. So now you have this, you can bring this out, but then you want to go to the side view and kind of share it. So Control Shift Alt S and bring it down a little bit like so. And what you want to do is scale it down just a tad bit and bring it back. So now we have kind of a lip where it comes out of. Let's see, so like this right here could be this outer ring that sits on the back a little bit. So you can go and Control Shift Alt S. So yeah, by the way, we are going to use Substance Painter to add some details. So that's like a new addition I'm going to use for the texturing. So if you have any interest in going into Substance Painter, this could be your way into it. So now we have from the egg-shaped hole, and we now have an actual circular hole. Well, they're all circular, but anyways, so let me see what happens if I take this one, the outer parts, and kind of add it to the vertex group. So if you take the outer ring and go to back here, add it to the vertex group, no, doesn't look good. Let me remove that. So I guess this is what we have, and let's take this and press F to fill in the hole, and then I to inset, and let's give it a small lip, and then extrude onto the y-axis. What we want to do is scale this on the y-axis and then 0, so this kind of stays straight. Not really necessary like that. So you want to add in a loop cut on the inside and press E and F to align it to the other side, and here we go. And for the back side, okay, let's see, Control R E and bring it close to the edge, and that should give you what you want. Let's add one more outside here, and then E and F and bring it out here. So yes, if you have made it this far, congratulations, you have started the interior modeling, although we started a while back, but this is just a continuation. So yeah, this truly isn't easy. Car interior modeling, it's not at all. So yeah, we have this. From here we're gonna take other parts that look like this, and I'm kind of seeing it with my eyes, and there's a screen here that goes down and stuff, and cover this side, cover here and here, and the down part, then this part kind of closes in. I don't know, it all goes, the steering wheel here. So yeah, I hope it all goes as planned, which it will, I'm sure of. But yes, thank you for following this tutorial this far. Let me just cross check in the other file if there's anything I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, let's just add one more thing, and we're gonna add in this part here, this thing here, just the space for it, not the actual buttons. So we're just gonna go into edit mode. So you can see here we have end guns, so we're just gonna fix that with K and slide this all the way to the outside and press enter. And I think we have one here too, so we're gonna take this the least destructive way and press enter. So if you want to realign your vertices, like make them come out. And right now it's still kind of good, yeah. But you know what, I'll show you that thing or whatever I want to call it later. So I'm just going to press Ctrl R here and add a loop cut and bring this somewhere here, and take this, slide it down, and take another one, deselect this one and slide this down. So we're going to take this entire row and Control B to bevel it. So we're going to try and leave more space here than here. So just to keep following the thing. So here is shorter than here. So we're just gonna make sure that it is the case that here is shorter than here. So we're just gonna do this, and okay, let me select this one and move it all the way here, since it passes the center of the circle right here. It's like way past the center. And let's see, okay, I could add one more edge loop here and just bring this close here, and select from here and just kind of align it, not perfect but close, and leave this here. You know, this worked out better than me when I was practicing. And let's take this and extrude it back inwards, and this time it can go down. So as you can see, it's having that same issue. So all you have to do is go here and assign it to that vertex group. So okay, before we do that, let's undo, and inset here, and assign this one and extrude it. So that should work better. So if you want to bring it in or out more, so just press G twice and slide it in, and then press C and take it back a little bit. So now that we're adding one edge loop here, so it's kind of getting too much for this place, which I don't want. So what you can do is divert some vertices over to the left side, which hopefully wouldn't affect you later, but I'm positive that it won't. So we're going to remove this one here. So how we're going to do that is by, okay, no, let's remove this one instead. So what you're going to do is divert it to the left, and now take your knife tool, yeah, and from this vertex here we're going to cut one here, and take it here and here, and press enter. Okay, am I doing this right? Oh, okay, yes, it's kind of right, but I did it the wrong way. So we're gonna take this and merge it with this one, M at last, and just kind of ease in through here. Just nothing too fancy, just leave it like that. So yes, we're actually going to divert this one, you guessed right. So we'll just take from here to here, and X to dissolve edges. Sorry, dissolve edges, not delete edges. Yes, so as you can see, this one is fine, but it has been diverted. So if you add an edge loop here, it's going this way and not this way. So okay, so now let's move this one here. So the reason why I removed that one is because we actually still need another one to come through on this side. Hold up. Let's see. So we're going to put one here, and this one we only need this place to be beveled, so we're going to select all here and then Control B and bevel this so it can come and form that shape for us, which we're going to use later. I don't know, maybe this is kind of too long, so let's kind of bring it together. Let's see, bring it together a bit. And this one isn't really straight, so let's straighten that up. Okay, that should do. And so let's see, this could come out more. Okay, that works. Yeah, it's crazy how these things get so complicated so easily. So we're gonna leave 2 triangles here, which is cool, not bad. The guide mesh is saving us. So we're gonna merge. There are 2 vertices here right now. We're gonna merge them at center, and do the same for here too. Okay, these ones are not really together. Move it close, and then merge at center. So yes, that is cool. Basically what we need for now. Okay, let's bring everything back. So this is it. It's H. Oh yeah, okay. So I feel like I would like to tackle the door before going through with the interior, but we'll see how that goes. I actually wanted to record everything before starting to upload, but I want to like answer your questions, or if there's any feedback before I upload, so I can be able to make changes as I make the videos. So I think that is a wrap. This was a long one, 50 minutes. Yeah, so thank you so much for getting this far and watching the video, however you watch it, if you want to download or whatever. But anyways, Toby is back and we're here to stay. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.